it is a start for us to think about how to make sure that downtown Watkinsville is welcoming and safe, both to people who live here and people that visit. So we had a couple of items, and the first set of bullets, one would be the Watkinsville First Christian Church parking lot, that I think some visitors don't realize that they can park there. They think it belongs to the church, and they can't park there to shop downtown. So while the church is not in use, people can park there, and I just think we need bigger signage than what we have. We talked about the crosswalks already. There is a part of the sidewalk on Main Street that is between Sunshine Village, where they have the art and gifts, and then to Hardin Hill Road, where, frankly, as a parent of young children, it's a little daunting walking downtown for the activities that we go to, probably because it's just so narrow. That sidewalk seems so narrow, and is it a light pole that's right in the middle of the sidewalk? Anyway, we just talked about that, and that was just a difficult spot.
I might point out to you, Marcia, that right at that point, we don't have any more right of way. That's all we've got.
That's all we got.
Well, but even removing the light pole would go a long way there. I mean, if we could work toward the power.
I agree absolutely.
Do that, you know.
And as soon as I can get an easement from the gentleman that owns the property, we can move the light pole. It'll probably cost us about $25,000, but we can move the light pole.
Well, I don't know if it's worth $25,000. I'll have to think about that. But
Right.
I know that the sidewalk in general there also needs repair. I know you've looked at that too.
Well, we fixed some places on the sidewalk that look the worst. We're trying to wait to see what's going to transpire with the road.
So one of the other ideas we had when we were brainstorming was a sidewalk to Collin Ferry. Of course, we know that's a big process and be approved by a number of entities before that can happen. Other things that we talked about was a timeline for Water Street, which we already actually discussed tonight, that property. Then just talk about the safety concerns when we have special events with Halloween trick-or-treating, First Fridays, and the Christmas parade. Especially the Halloween trick-or-treating event, it's packed, which is great, but it's also a little nerve-wracking because we're all packed in there. We're walking down the streets, and cars are going by. And it's a little frightening. And we got kids who are all sugared up. Mine haven't run out on the street yet, but they could, so we're throwing that one out. We talked about Highway 15 and Experiment Station Road, just making sure those plans are, but is that pretty much going forward already?
It's moving forward, but you have to remember that's the third section. There are two other sections.
Okay. And then finally, just Brian and I talked about he and I becoming more involved in the Watkinsville Trade and Tourism Committee.
Sounds good.
So I know there's a meeting coming up, but anyway, that's it.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.